Hello, I'm Azaikyousuke. Welcome back to Amayui. Castlemate. God damn it! I haven't done that in quite a while. I was saying castle again. Labyrinth Meister, there we go. Yeah, it just goes to show that I actually, probably in my mind, I do prefer Castle Meister compared to Labyrinth Meister here. But yeah, you know the drill. I just came back from the gym, ate some food, and I was also like prepping some like pre-workout meal. Nothing much really, just like some oats, some protein, and then like some sweetener, and then lots of fruit. That's really what I eat before I go to the gym. So good source of fiber, good source of carbs, and also some protein there. But yeah, I was kind of thinking about this game too while I was at the gym, guys, and I was really wondering about the reason why I was so angry about it. And of course, my reasoning is still the same about the fact that I really hate Liru Foulard and the fact that there's really a lot of filler in this game. But I kind of compared this to, like, I compared Liru to like Light from Death Note before, right? About how Light, when he did his first skill, he was gonna stop doing whatever he's doing. But I think that's a pretty bad comparison. So I compared this gameplay to Fire Emblem Fates, for the most part. And I'm actually gonna make a comparison with also a Fire Emblem game, which is Three Houses. So this is gonna be a bit spoilerish for Three Houses. One of the characters that we choose at the very beginning, because it's Three Houses, right? One of them is actually the villain, or at least one of the big villains of the game. And I kind of like the fact that there is a route that kind of humanizes them, but they still know the fact that what they're doing is, evil, right? The problem with this game is that I don't know whether or not Liru is going to understand just the severity of like what she's doing. In Three Houses, if you pick another route, she goes like ham. She goes balls to the walls. There is no Nakama power to save her at the very end. She sticks to her belief and she dies according to her belief. Do I like her for that? I do. But I also dislike her because the character that I really like in that game was disappointed in her. I mean, you guys already know who I'm talking about because it is a she, and there's only like one character that's a she in that game. But yeah, my favorite character in that game is for sure Dimitri. I feel like he's pretty fleshed out compared to everyone else. And yeah, his route is just way better than everyone else's too. Is it the best is it the best story ever? I don't think so. It certainly needed better gameplay, that's for sure. But I do think it's a pretty high tier for a Fire Emblem story, at least in my opinion. But yeah, the reason why I'm kind of like shitting on Liru is the fact that since I know this is a hentai game, guys, and for the most part, sadly, they're gonna prefer to put people in the harem and not really make a good character. So I know for a fact that Liru is gonna join us. We also still have a question mark, so of course that one of them is gonna be Liru, and the other is gonna be Mei, and the other is gonna be Ko. Like, who else could they be? But okay, enough of my rant. Let's actually talk about the last episode recap. Which, surprisingly, last episode was kind of nice because we had a Fia scene. So we did Fia's fetch quest. It was to make a diamond, or it was to get a diamond. And I was wondering, like, what the heck were we gonna do with a diamond? And I can't believe I didn't think about it, instantly. Like most people would associate diamonds with rings and whatnot. It's probably because I don't really care too much about materialistic things, guys. Like, I don't know if, like, even a ring is supposed to be diamonds always. Can a ring, when you're engaged or when you're married, be something else? I don't know. But yeah, that was a pretty nice scene. even though I might not necessarily agree with needing to do that, but it's a nice to see kind of thing, right? I already know that Avro already had that sort of, you know, mentality. Or maybe I'm projecting my own self to Avro, right? Maybe that's the reason why I felt that scene was a bit weird. But it was still nice, as I said. Sometimes you do need to voice out what you're feeling, right? Sometimes it's nice to have a physical manifestation of what you're feeling, I guess. Even though I still don't agree with that way of thinking. But yeah, the Fia scene was nice. The Mikyu scene, it was hot. That's all I can say about that. And then we ended off with getting to see Kushal and doing more and trying to get more like fetch quests for Eeyore. And that was it. Also, I did a lot of the off-camera, like, not really grinding, but like 100% on the maps. The Forest Sea one, and then a couple on the Jiro Water Shrine ones. So everywhere there is, like, done. I think the only place that we haven't done is just the Marin No? Yeah, it's the Rajalinat one. And this one's for Eeyore right here. Yeah, I think that's the only one we haven't really 100%. Of course, this one is the story one, but we don't want to do this one yet. I really just want to get all of the filler out of the way first, guys. So without further ado, let's actually get Eeyore's H scene once we finish this map. Shall we? Is there gonna be a new enemy though in this one? 2 mining points, 1 harvest point. Alright, let's go. I tried using the microphone when my neighbor was using the grinder, by the way, before I went to the gym today. And man, I guess dynamic mics are just so much better at noise rejection. At least in my ears, I couldn't hear it, but I wasn't exactly recording during that time, so maybe I should have recorded and see if the audio was fucked up. Well, I can do that next time. Okay, there's this thing. Weak to ice, so Mikyu can actually do something here. Amber can also do something. Amber can go over here with Mikri. And then Mikyu and Eeyore can attack this thing too. Let's just use all our swift people. There's you. Weak to fire, thunder, and holy. So weak to a lot of things. A lot of things. What does it have? Double attack. Ferocity, regeneration, and burrow. I think we've already seen that. I think we've seen most of the enemies in this map, guys. That's why I haven't really been doing much of showcasing the animation for this game. Even though they're kind of nice. Seilayun is gonna do 41 times 2. Is not enough. Seilayun is much better than Twin Blizzard. It gives me +1 speed. Can you get anything that gives you speed, Mikyu? Is that enough to triple? Yes, it is. 3 is enough to triple. 41 times 3, it's not enough. But if I give you, let's say, the Sunora, or the Sage's Medal, which is on Amber here, we might be able to kill it. Let's see, 64, that's going to be 45, 90, 135, 1 short. Alright, Sunora it is. This is why we have the Sunora. Man, it's so insane just how 1 piece of damage actually makes such a big difference. And now we kill without needing a crit. We got a small potion, that's kind of nice. Didn't really need it, but I'll take it. So there's something over here. I don't know who to use. I'm thinking maybe Mikri and also... Yeah, I think Mikri. Whoever it is with Mikri... With Mikri's crit, it should be dead. The Magician Duet. Yeah, you're dead. Suti, that's a Suti, yeah. Can't really heal her. Does she need some healing? 37. Vital shot. Weapon range, bow. Agility -5, so 25 agility. I probably triple there, 37. Let's see, 37, 22. That hurts, but I don't think I die, depending on how much your support attack does. No, I might die. So, I just got that small potion. I'm gonna use it to keep you safe. I don't think I mind. I think I can use Catrit here. I can probably use Catrit with, let's say, Kuna. Yeah, I'm gonna use Catrit and Kuna. Haven't really been using much of them. Shrink +6. Beloved Lightning. Is this gonna be a kill with Beloved Lightning? So 52 is going to be... let's see... 37? No, that's way too less. I might need to buff you up. Let's see, if I buff you once, that's gonna give you +4. +4 is gonna be 56, 56, and that's gonna be 41. If I buff you 5 times, that's a +10. So 62. 62 is going to be 47, 94. No, it's still not gonna be enough even if I max you out, so I'm gonna need 2 people anyway to kill this, so might as well just oh, the big discharge does a lot more. What are you using right now, Mikiyu? Or sorry, not Mikiyu, Catrit. She's not really using anything. I can give her the Sky Necklace for a +3. So big discharge is doing a lot more than I thought. That's almost 50. So that's 47. So if I buff you +10, it's gonna be 57, and that's gonna be enough. If I buff you twice, it's gonna be 51, and that's also enough. Okay, I'll buff you once. Want some EXP? I guess you. Don't think this guy can attack me, or girl, or whatever you are. Vafrinfa? Okay, this should be a kill now with the big discharge. Yeah, 52. Oh, and she flurried anyway. There goes all my calculations. Thanks, Catrit. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna use Lish to scout out over there. There's just another one of those things. I can use you. And who else? Maybe Rosaline. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're resistant to darkness. And Rosaline can only do darkness, right? I can use her, of course. That's 17 agility. She doesn't triple because her Diono makes her -5 agility, yeah. Way too much agility minus on you. Mixuana gives you agility +4. But it's not exactly triple. Because it's still yeah, she needs 1 more. Is there a better shoe on you? No. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I can give you the Mario Heart, I guess. That gives you 2 agility. And with Mixuana, you actually do a bit more. Maybe that's the plan. You know what? Let's do it. Let's see if this actually kills. So 66, I'm going to be doing 49. Yeah, that's actually a kill. Wow, that's amazing. Damn, all these calculations this early in the game. Alright, that was a very amazing first turn, if I do say so myself. Mikri should be safe here. 22. If you get crit, that's gonna be very fatal, but hopefully you drain or you... Ooh. Thank you. Oh my goodness. We got a bow there. There's something over here. The bouncing snowman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If only I have a 5 movement thing. What is this guy weak against? It's weak against ice, of course. There's this thing. This thing is not really weak against anything. It has low constitution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meixuana can get over there. The Scorching Pierce does... It's an Oni. So my Poacher skill should work. Yes, it does. Plus 10. And it can also give you an Eris Ring. Right now you're not wearing anything. So how much damage does that do now? So 45, that's going to be 30. Plus 10 is going to be 40. 40 is not going to be enough, but Lish should be able to kill you. So that's 120. If I pierce, I might do a bit more. How much does Lish do? Lish does 27 times 2, 54. Okay, that's a kill. Alright, Meixuana. Make me proud. Yup. No pierce whatsoever, but that's okay. I'm actually gonna move you with Lish here, so that you can get some Union EXP. Wait, is Lish fire? No, what am I talking about? She's not fire. My bad. Well, even then, we still kill it. 15, 15, no. Alright, so far so good. Diet, you keep scouting, my friend. I can make you go join up with Avaro, and maybe you can do something with that. Maybe you don't want to scout ahead. Just join Avaro here. Torch Axis is gonna do Void. How much is that? 27? 27 times 2? Not really a lot. My minus speed is really bad, huh? I mean, I don't take damage though. So it's like, whatever, right? It has Fireball, but Avaro has the warding thing. So he's kinda okay. Avaro, you don't really need the Great Chair anymore. I'll give you the True Axis Strike. Does that do more? No. But it gives you agility. Yeah, just use the Forge Axis Strike. He has Besse to counter it. Okay, that's actually a perfect there. Mikri... I guess you can scout ahead here. Hopefully you don't die. There's this thing. She has 16 constitution, 20 damage. Double attack means 23. You don't double, but ferocity might proc. But I think even with a ferocity, I don't think she dies. At least I hope so. We'll see. Catrit, go down. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Next turn we can just take that. I'm gonna try to see the portals. Yeah, I don't want to 100% this quickly. That we, you know, kind of just need to come back here. 23. 23, 40. Yeah, I think we don't die. Wow, this thing is weak. I'm using the Flametail Staff, and this uses my strength. It's... Oh, yeah, I don't die. It's so weak. Okay, it's actually rushing Avaro. Well, it's either rushing me or taking a shot at Mikyu.
Yes,
Which is probably a bit worse. Mikyu can go here and then Eeyore can take this spot. Avaro is gonna kill it and Diet's gonna take the mining spot on that side. Avaro, go ahead and kill. This should be enough. Let's see, 35, 17, 17. Even this is enough. Okay, Diet. Reactivation is not needed, but pretty nice, Diet. I think you can kill this no problem, right? 43. You actually cannot. How much damage is that? 26. 52, 78. Let's see if I give you Beardall. I don't need Death Charge. What if I give you Beardall and maybe give you something else? So this is pretty good. That's 31. If I give you the Sonora, 31, 35, that's enough. Who has the Sonora? Fucking Mikio. What about the Sage Metal? 41. I don't think this is enough though. Let's see. 34. Wow, that's exact lethal, I think. 64. No. Is that not exact lethal? 34. 68. No, it's exact lethal, right? That's exactly 102. Yep, okay. Calculations, boys. Calculations. You will go over here. Kuna's just gonna move forward. I will split. That's fine. I don't really care about that. Mixuana can probably go alone too. There's another one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to use a full mill, and Diet has the full mill. So I'll take that. Can also go over here. Which sure Fia. Okay, next turn, someone's gonna go back. Probably Mikio. And then Fia's gonna take that. Yeah, and all we need to do is just take this space while killing everyone inside. And also take the treasure chest, of course, which might be a mimic. You're attacking Kuna, which is whatever. I don't think she has the poacher, though. Oh, she does. You're attacking Diet, which is not gonna really do much. Damn, Diet. Now, if only Diet didn't miss. Alvaro, you help out Diet. What do you have for equipment, Alvaro, or accessory? Diet, you don't need that no more. I'll give you the warrior medal. That's a +1 strength. So that's 28, 28. That's still not enough, huh? Unless I crit. Which could be something. Crit? No crit. Mikio, give me the Sonora. Sometimes that's useful. Agility nutrient. Now these guys are kind of in a tough spot. They're kind of low HP. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can have Mixuana join up with Luce again and they can go down. Because these guys are probably gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amber, why do you have 4 movement? She sucks. She sucks. Yeah, not gonna do it. Alright, you guys go back. I'll just send someone else. Okay, Catret can use refill from downtown. I think I'm just gonna move forward with Kuna. Yeah, I think I will just move forward with Kuna. You know what? I'll take this. Kuna, just move forward. Keep moving forward, Lish. And then I believe we're probably done soon. She's a Thunder. Fia, Mixuana, and Diet. Fia is way downtown. Fia, Mixuana, Diet. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not really someone who's very strong when it comes to melee or tanking. Who do you want to be with, Kisner? Dietitian, McShwana. Everyone else is already gone. I already used my fire unit. So I guess you're not gonna be with anyone. I guess I'll give you Rosalina. Okay, we're basically done here. I just need to find one mining spot. Eeyore can be on duty for finding the mining area. But yeah, we should be killing these guys pretty quickly. We'll save one, of course, because I want to take that treasure chest. The treasure bark is from you. You're dead. We got another cheval bow, which is decent. Even with like even with her being weak to darkness, these guys just don't do anything to Kuna. She's just too strong at this point. Yeah, this one's also darkness. Ooh, ferocity proc really hurts though. But even then, it's not enough. Holy Genma Stone, I'll take this. Small potion. Is there anything over there, Lish? There we go. Alright, we just need to kill everything, and then we're good to go. Catrit, I think you want to have the full mill, which is on Amber. Mel is 40, 20, 20, 20. Yeah, I'll do it. I usually don't do that with Catrit, but I kinda don't really want to think too much anymore. I just want to finish this. And after I get this chest, we're basically done. So yeah, everyone else just go back. Except for you, Kisner. You can probably try to kill this. Nice. Magic resist from Rosalina actually gives me decent stuff there. Alright, we're basically done. 37, we don't die, and we probably kill 40, 40, 40, yeah. Alright. Never coming back here. Mole bracelet. What is this mysterious device? I can sense strong magic coming from it, but it has nothing to do with the ingredients Eeyore is looking for. I guess I should pick it up and take a look at it later. Yeah, it's probably gonna lead to an HC, Navarro. It's crucial stuff. Never coming back. I wonder how people can actually like grind like a map, man. I really don't think I'm the type of person that's able to grind. Like maybe when I was younger, I'm able to grind, but I don't know. I guess it when it comes down to it, it depends on what type of gamer you are. I feel like there's a satisfaction that you can't get from overpowering your enemies. That when you're actually fighting a boss that's really difficult, then yeah, that's its own sense of achievement. But I know that some people actually do not like difficult fights, which to me is absurd. Oh, your hands are full. You collected quite a lot. Today, my friends and I, who were being led by Eeyore, came to Rajalinot to find ingredients with a high amount of magic power. This time, I set this area as the destination, so I wasn't exploring alone. I brought Amber and Mikio since they have experience with magic. Yeah, you say you brought them, but it's probably gonna be just an Eeyore scene. I don't see them talking right now, Alvaro. Oh shit, what the? Color me surprised. Are they gonna like find out when we have sex or some bullshit?
クーナちゃんのために私も頑張るからね。頼もしいけどミケイは自分も食べたいからじゃ。なんでもない。
Eeyore shakes her head vigorously as Mikio smiles at her, then goes back to selecting ingredients. This one has little magic power. Oh, this one has a lot of power. I instinctively just said magic power again.
これ身が詰まってない。これすぎで食べられない。
Oh yeah, Eeyore. I found this while we were searching. It's not an ingredient, but I wonder if you know anything about it. I pull out a lump of metal that can easily fit into one hand and give it to Eeyore.
食材以外入ってた？これはなんだろう。
As Eeyore fiddled with the piece of metal that I handed over, there was a clicking sound as if a button was pressed. I just heard some sort of sound. Eeyore? Eeyore? I then heard what sounded like a device starting up, and the view around me was pitch black. I couldn't see the people I was with anymore. Is it like a teleportation device? The fuck is going on?
起きた？大丈夫？
Is this like one of those like... I'm trying to think what the hell is going on, and why is she suddenly like showing me her pussy? I'm trying to make sense about what the hell is going on, guys, but I don't think I can explain what happened. I guess we got teleported? I don't know, but patreon.com/Azaikyousuke, and the jazz music's playing anyway, so fuck this. I'll be here listening and trying to find out what the hell happened, because what the fuck just happened? The area looks really weird, so I think this must be some sort of area we got teleported to. But yeah, see you guys on YouTube. People on Patreon, enjoy. I do think Mikio's CG was a lot hotter though than Eeyore's. Alright, we're done. But yeah, turns out it was a transportation device. I feel like some of these H scenes, I kid you not guys, are supposed to be parodying like another H game or something. Because Kushal was kind of reminding me of a scene in Euphoria, surprisingly, about how, you know, if you want to get out of this room, you gotta have sex. It's so stupid. Maybe it's not necessarily parodying Euphoria, but a lot of Nuki gays probably have that sort of situation. But yeah, it's really stupid. But yeah, nothing really much to say. They just wanted to show you, you know, you're pissing, I guess. Gotta get some kinks, right? Gotta try to get everyone's kinks in here in this game. At that moment, my vision darkened again, and then I returned to the same place I was before.
ここはラジェルリノトの。
Does that mean we made it back? Apparently, we really were able to leave that place by cooperating for the sake of the experiment.
いました。おい、イオル、隊長さん。
今までどこ行ってたんだ？強い魔物にでも襲われたのかと心配してたんだぜ。
急に姿が見えなくなったので驚きました。二人でどこへ行っていたんですか？あれ？ちょっと濡れてる？
Yes, we're wet. Especially me, because Eeyore kind of peed on me. Yeah. Actually, we were transported to a strange place. Here's what happened. I told Mikio and Amber about how we got trapped in that place. Naturally, I didn't say that what we did inside.
そんなものが、それも迷宮の仕掛けなのかもしれませんね。でも、どうやって逃げ出せたんですか？
As Mikio asked me this question, Eeyore pulled at my clothes.
隊長、あれだけは内緒にしてお願い。
Don't worry, we managed to work our way out of it together. I'd rather not delve into the details.
隊長、ありがとう。隊長の武器すごかった。ズボズボゴリゴリって。
You know, you're kind of saying that yourself now, Eeyore. Don't you want to hide that part too? Maybe she just doesn't want to know that fact that she kind of pissed herself. Eeyore's face went blank in response to my whisper. It's embarrassing when you say that so plainly. Please stop.
とにかく何事もなくてよかったぜ。
Amber and Mikio both looked relieved. I could tell that they were a bit fatigued. Amber, Mikio, I hope I didn't worry you too much. In response, Mikio told us how their search went.
迷宮の外に出て他の探索者の方にも各階層を探してもらっていたんです。もし2人を見つけたら教えてくださいって。集めた素材は回収しましたよ。
I'm sorry that you had to go that far. Also, thank you. Thanks to my friends, we were able to achieve our original goal. However, there were complications that I couldn't even begin to explain. For now, I can safely say that the situation was successfully resolved, and thank the people who searched for me. What the hell? Is this gonna be Kushal? I don't know why they have this evil music, because there's no way this is Giri or anyone part of the evil seal group. After the group had left, the person who had asked Avro and Eeyore to search this area when they met before was now looking around.
2人の姿が消えたか。おかしなことも起こるね。笑ってやりたいところだが。
As she looks around, she spots a small lump of metal shining in the shadow of the grass.
こんなところにあったか。やはり現場に戻るというのは探し物の鉄則さね。
She picks up the metal device and grins as she pushes it, turns it, and clicks it.
いやはや、うっかりうっかり。つい落とし物をしてしまったけれど、これも幸運ってやつかね。偶然、とても素晴らしい実験結果が入手できてしまった。ああ、うっかりもたまにはいいものだね。
Why is this music playing? As the labyrinth fills with the sounds of a woman laughing at her own folly, Avro and the others are entirely unaware of it. Because I associate that music with, you know, someone like from the evil seal group. When it's like Kushal doing something not even remotely evil, how is it evil when she's just making me and Eeyore have sex? Unless, I don't know, there's some sort of meaning in me having sex with Eeyore and then she would blackmail me or whatever. I don't know, man. Okay, we're still trying to get this thunder resistance. But yeah, maybe like a way for this game to be hard is to not use any Genmai guidance. And also to not use Sarina.
こんにちは。今日は何をするの？
I didn't know just how easy this game would have been though. That's why I used them. Alright, Kisnir, what you got for me? What fetch quest do I need for you? As I was modifying my weapon in the workshop, Kisnir came in with a mysterious expression.
アバル様、少しよろしいですか？
Why are you calling me Sama? Why are you using Keigo? Hold on a moment, Kisnir. Huh? Did you call me Avaro-sama? I was so taken aback by how she addressed me that I dropped the screw I was holding. It rolls near my feet with a clattering sound that fills the workshop.
アバル様、どうかされましたか？
Who are you? The person in front of me really is Kisnir. There's no one else around. It really is Kisnir. That behavior and way of speaking. Did you eat or drink something strange? The moment I said that, I remembered that her behavior may have more to do with what she didn't eat and drink. Oh yeah. Last time she said she was gonna do some cleansing and not drink any more alcohol. Kisnir must be trying to maintain a solemn and resolute attitude in order to realize her ideal of what a knight should be. And speaking of alcohol, guys, in my, you guys on YouTube probably didn't know, but I was drinking with my friends, I was drinking with my friends a couple of days ago, and I said about how alcohol, if used correctly, can be pretty good in your life. The same doesn't necessarily apply to gambling, guys. Well, I guess I don't know. Maybe if you use it well, it can lead to something, but I feel like for the most part, it usually doesn't. But I don't necessarily feel like I care much about gambling itself. I'm more about, about gachas. Because gachas, unlike gambling, where it clearly targets people who have an addiction for trying to win big. Gachas are aimed towards mostly kids, guys. So anything that's in games that are also like loot boxes, I don't like those practices. I feel like that's really predatory. The reason why we're talking about this in the first place was because we have a casino run by Rosaline. That's why she said that she would stop drinking. I wonder how long she's been sober now.
何をおっしゃっているのですか？私は私でしかありません。フューシア教聖堂騎士キスニルかぐりであります。
What's going on? For some reason, Kisnir is acting like a different person. Kisnir, you can talk to me in a friendly manner like you before if you want. It's easier to get along with you when you're more like yourself.
いえ、あなたは女神フィア様の使徒であります。聖堂騎士である自分とは一定の距離感を保たねば。そうか、そうだな。アバロがそういうのならば改めよう。
Just because you're not drinking alcohol doesn't mean you're acting like a different person, Kisnir. What the fuck is going on? Kisnir takes a deep breath, slumps her shoulders, then turns to face me again.
誰から見ても真面目な振る舞いというのは難しいな。しかし、ふざけていたわけではないのも事実だ。あの姿に慣れてもらうよう、少しずつ努力するとしよう。
You were trying to act serious, huh? I think you've been serious since the day we met. So, is there something I can do for you?
ああ、メフィリベロンの治安にまつわる相談だ。女性の体を狙う怪しい人物が街中に現れたとの報告を多数受けた。この国に厄介になっている以上、ぜひとも皆の力を借りて見回りを強化したい。
Someone's targeting women? They must be molesting them. Why are you approached for a consultation?
以前はこちらからメフィ公国へ相談していたのだが、覚えているだろうか。以前は城塞内で不審者の目撃情報があったこと。
It must be a non-mage because mages only care about themselves. They only care about magic research, right? Must be like an immigrant or something. Are you referring to the issue you mentioned before where someone was stalking women? Typo?
そうだ。そのこともあり、何か関連があるのではと私まで話が回ってきた。そこで、できることがあるのなら手を貸す運びとなったのだ。
So that's what this is about. I understand. I'd like to help as well. I'd rather not think about it, but if one of the fort's residents is the culprit, we have to take responsibility. That's true? Above all, it's a despicable crime to use someone else unwillingly as an outlet for one's selfish desires. It's absolutely unforgivable. Why do I have a feeling that we're gonna be like having some sort of molesting scene with Kisnir just because of this? So stupid. I need to attend to a few things, but yes, we should patrol where the sightings were reported tonight. I'll see if anyone else is free.
了解した。それでは夕方まで私は街で情報収集に乗り出すとしよう。
So much filler. That doesn't unlock anything for us though. That evening, my friends and I headed to the back alleys of Mefiriwalon where the suspicious person was said to have appeared. Ah, I guess we must have confronted him and he ran away or something. What the fuck?
よし、準備は整ったようだな。
This is so weird, dude. This is why I feel like this game is so garbage, guys. This is definitely a fan disc and not a sequel. I was expecting like serious story, but look at this garbage. They're just trying to cosplay Kisnir now. Kisnir, who was wearing unfamiliar clothing, looks around at everyone and gives instructions.
ただいまから不審な人物の目撃情報のあった場所を中心に見回りを実施する。
Don't worry, I'm not at all that disappointed. My disappointment or expectations is already at rock bottom.
皆が戦闘技術に長けていることは承知の上だが、いつ誰が狙われるかはわからない。おのおの十分に気をつけてほしい。
わかりました。ところでキスニルさん、その服装は？
I'd rather if you don't ask, Catrit. I don't care.
これか？気を引き締める意味もあるが、私がおとりとなって犯人を捕まえることができればと考えているものだ。
I see. She wants to lure the culprit, so she dressed in a way that makes her look like a target while still maintaining the dignity of a guard.
確かに体 く出ていておとりになれるのも納得ですが、キスニルさん、その服もしかしてご自分で選ばれたんですか？
ああ、街の見回りをしながら選んでみた。もし私が痴漢行為を行うならば、どのような服装の女性を狙うのかとな。どうだ、目を引くだろう。
The outfit itself is fine. I just don't think your body is like my type, Kisnir. Like, one, you're kind of too tall, and two, your boobs are big. It's really not proportional. Like, your bottom half is pretty much fine, I guess. She says that with such a serious look on her face that it's hard to counter with a retort.
アバロ、感想はどうだ？つい手を伸ばしてみたくなるだろうか。
Not really. This is bad. I wanted to avoid saying anything, but she's asking me directly. The girls stare at me. I have a feeling that I'll be criticized regardless of whether I say yes or no. Like, who cares, Alvaro? What? Is the criticism gonna be like, how dare you hurt her feelings? Who cares? You're asking me about my honest opinion, right? Alright, let's start patrolling. I hope we can serve as a deterrent. If we catch the culprit, that's even better.
問題はなさそうだな。それでは作戦を開始する。みんな、配置についてくれ。
The plan would work like this. The sultry Kisnir would roam the streets and everyone would catch the Is it molester? How did I say it before? Molester? When they approach. I know it's molest, so I guess it's molester. Molester? The investigation by the Temple Knight Kisnir Kaguri, who's using herself as bait, has now begun. Alvaro, I really don't care.
なぜだ？なぜ犯人が現れない？
Maybe you're not actually hot enough, Kisnir. Maybe the culprit has has my tastes too about how your big boobs are actually a deterrent. The plan had failed spectacularly. No one, let alone a molester, came near Kisnir. Molester? I still have no idea how to say that word. She must have been embarrassed since she changed back to her normal clothes on the way back to the fort.
なんというか、殺気がすごかったですよね。
殺気？そんなものを出していたつもりはないが。
威圧感とも言えるんでしょうか。私にも感じ取れました。近づいてきた人をきっと睨んだりして威嚇してましたよね。
Some people are actually into that, Catrit. I played some of those molesting games, and some people think that that's a challenge. I think there's like this Tokiden Chikan something. The artist is like Eminem. So, not Eminem, okay? It's actually called like MNM, that's the artist's name. And he has a very distinct art style. She's right. You didn't leave enough of an opening to be a decoy. During the operation, Kisner had such an overwhelming presence that no one would approach her. That might be why it failed. The clothes look quite good on her. To be honest, I'd be tempted to reach out and touch her. But a molester would be intimidated by her.
殺気、威圧感、隙がなさすぎるか。どうやら私はまだまだ痴漢被害に遭う者の気持ちに寄り添えていなかったようだな。
Alright, I guess we're definitely gonna get a molesting scene with Kisnir, judging by our current discussion.
いや、待てよ。被害に遭う者の心理もそうだが、まずは犯人がなぜ痴漢を働きたくなるのか、その気持ちを理解する必要がありそうだ。
I guess, but why would you want to understand a molester? Kisnir?
しかし実際に痴漢被害に遭うのはこのままでは成功しそうにない。必要なのは疑似体験であり、そのための小道具だろう。よし、痴漢とは何かを研究するとしよう。
As Kisnir turned her head and thought with a serious expression, everyone else was speechless. Incidentally, I remember that Kisnir was acting strangely this morning. It must be due to abstinence from alcohol. She was able to speak like she usually did, but her judgment and thinking ability might be different from how it normally is. That's what we call an addict, Alvaro. If she actually has withdrawals from alcohol and that actually affects her behavior, that's what we call an addict. I see, because she quit drinking, Kisner Kagura has gone completely insane.
道筋は見つけた。あとは必要なものを集めるだけだ。アバロ、手を貸してほしい。
Kisner then talks on and on about what she wants me to prepare. She mentions a natural material called the hypnotic mushroom in the puppet Foracia. Huh? Hypnosis? Is that really okay? I should probably try to return her to her senses, but it won't be easy to convince her she's lost her mind. That means my role is to slap her. I want to catch the culprit, but I also don't want Kisner to get molested. How do I handle the situation? In that case, it's up to me to make sure that Kisner isn't in danger, typo. I'll protect the fort. Mephiryualon and Kisner. God, this game is getting on my nerves. This game is getting on my nerves, guys. These events are so trash. You can now enter Deep Forest Path at Puppet Foracia. The only good fetch quest was actually Fia's because... Oh my god, Diet! Yes! I don't care about Kisner right now. Let's talk to Diet. Fuck Kisner. You know, I just played Ultra C, guys. If Diet actually wants a piece of my ass, I'll let him take it. Ultra C, for people that don't know, is actually a yaoi visual novel. A really good one. Not because the yaoi, of course, but the story is really nice. And the characters are really, really, deep in my opinion. They really think, you know, they contemplate a lot, which I really find enjoyable. While I was working in the workshop, Diet came to see me. The fact that he came over to talk means he must have something important to discuss. I don't mind talking, but I'm curious about that introduction. Do you want to talk about the fort? A playground? This is the first time that Diet has come to me to discuss fort facilities. He must feel strongly about this idea. You want to build a new facility? What kind of facility specifically? When we took care of the children, we could accomplish both things. I'm guessing this is less a playground and more like a daycare? I see. So you want a facility for children and their parents. Kuna was really happy to play with Diet's children. If we made a place where children could gather, Kuna might make more friends. I understand what you're trying to say. You want to create that kind of environment in the fort. Have you talked to the residents? Lessening the burden of others, huh? You're a pretty good guy, Diet. I also want to build it. But if we're building a new facility, we need our friends to help. Let's gather everyone and discuss it again. See how wholesome this was? Unlike all of the other garbage one with the females. Dear Lord. Later, we held a meeting to discuss the construction of a facility for parents and their children. This time, Fia, Amber, and Luce joined the discussion.
以上が俺様の発音だ。
いいね、楽しそうだし、作ろう作ろう。
それって孤児院とどう違うんだ？
I mean, technically not. An orphanage, a daycare, whatever.
わざわざ子供を預ける受け皿を作って責任感のない親に利用されたりしたら。
That is also one of my worries, to be honest, Amber. I see a lot of my family do that with their kids. When they're kind of fed up with them, they just put them into, daycare or those playground things that you pay. And they would just have fun. But I don't really think that's good parenting. The idea is unique to Amber since she's only lived in the Duchy of Mephi. In the Duchy of Mephi, it seems like many people give up their children because they have no interest in raising them. She might feel uneasy about the possibility of us spreading that value.
その施設を利用する対象になる城塞に住んでる家族ってどんな人たちなんだ？
As far as I know, the families are close. Of course, fights and disagreements do happen, but they often come to an understanding afterward. I don't know why I want to say understatement there.
アバロの言うようにグアラクーナ城塞に住まう方々は子供を慈しみ愛しながら育んでいます。その方々が子供を大切に育てる心を地域に根付かせてくれることを考えると、それを支えるための施設を作る意義は一層大きくなるのではないでしょうか。
そうか、城塞はフィアのというかフィユシア教の女神のお膝元なんだ。
Fia threw out her chest proudly. She's right. It's easy to forget when I'm around them, but Fia and the fort really are amazing.
はい、そのため城塞の方々もフィア様の意志に倣い、人と人との結びつきを大切になさっています。
Where are the people that don't follow this teaching? Where are the people that only masquerade themselves in the teaching to, it's so unbelievable that the religion is so is like unanimous. Everyone who is in this religion is like the same guy that, always follows Fia, blah blah blah. Where's the people who are masquerading and then turns out they're garbage human beings?
それはもちろん親子の愛情も同様です。子供を愛するからこそ家業に専念し、豊かな暮らしを子供と分かち合う、そんな歩み方ができると私は信じています。
私はこの国から出たことがないから、全員がそんな風に子供を育ててる環境ってのにまだ実感が湧かない。でもそのための施設をディートやアバロが作るのなら私は応援したい。それにかけてみたい。
そいつは心強いな。城塞施設の成功例をもとにメフィ公国にも事業を展開するって時に土器家のお墨付きがあるってのは幾分やりやすい。
私の意見を役立ててもらえて嬉しいよ。その時はおじい様にちゃんと確認を取っておかないとな。
We're gonna make this in the fort, right? Like, why would I need permission from your grandfather? Or what? Are you gonna give me some funds to make the fort? Or sorry, make the daycare in the fort? That's kind of nice of you. So the parents are okay with entrusting their children to someone else. I wonder how we can get the children to bond with each other then.
みんなで遊べばみんな仲良し。毎日会ったら兄弟だよ。
Wait, that's it?
ジョーちゃんの言うように子供同士の交流だからな。基本は遊びの場を提供することに違いないが。
If it's just that, the place is no different from a park or an open space. We need more significant reasons for people to entrust their kids.
それならば重視すべきは教育ではないでしょうか。
You want to make a school?
例えばですが、子どもの生活習慣を整えることで心身の健康を図ったり、さまざまな交流を通して自主や協調の態度を養ったり、彼らの活動を教育者として支えること。そうすることで保護者のいる環境とはまた違った形での学びの場を提供できるのではないでしょうか。
Lucia has traveled to many countries for her missionary work, so she must have a wealth of knowledge. Everyone seems to approve of her idea.
実は方針として掲げやすいな。
だね。子供を預けられて学びも得られる、そんな施設を作っちゃおう。
I do appreciate that they give Dia his own scene, by the way. But I really wish there were more males in this game. Because I'm so done with banging chicks.
今までにないものを新たに生み出すんだ。となるとなんて名付けるんだ？
今の話で思いついた。親のそばを離れても子供が休んずることができる場であり、なおかつすくすく育つことができる場、保育園だ。
Hoikuen? A nursery? Then if you don't mind, can you use the fort's name, Diet? It'll help make the fort more exciting for everyone.
なるほど、クアラクーな保育園だな。我ながら生かしてやがる。よし、ズンは急ぐだ。次は施設の規模を見積もっていくぞ。
I'm getting fired up too. First, let's make sure the building is large enough for the children. We should also make a playground for them.
そう来なくちゃ面白くないぜ。人々の暮らしのために物を作り続ける。俺様たち、官僚士の本領を発揮ってわけだ。
I feel like that's what most jobs should be doing, Diet. But sadly, that is not the case. We continued to discuss what to do for the rest of the day. Diet showed no signs of fatigue as his dependability as a father was made fully apparent. So am I not gonna help you out? What? What? We don't have a fetch quest for Diet? Fuck these guys. Or maybe the fetch quest is gonna be later on. Alright, I'll talk to you next. We'll do the map after we finish off all the events here. Are we finally doing the play, Luce? Today, we're practicing based on our rehearsal schedule for the play that we'll be putting on for the people of Mefiriolan. This time, the actors are wearing costumes for the first time. As the costume designer, Rosaline was carefully watching their movements. Let's work on the climax next then. This is the scene where the knight rushes in again. Okay, start. Let's work on the climax next then. Why should there be a den there? Makes it so weird.
ついに追い詰めたぞ、魔王どもめ。
騎士様、助けに来てくださったのですね。
ここで負けてなるものか。クーナよ、あの騎士をやっつけてしまえ。次はね、返事をしてから攻撃の姿勢だよ。そうだった。了解。これでもうくらい。バチバチ。
騎士様、危ない。避けて。
That's enough. I think everyone has gotten a lot better at adjusting the inflection. Inflection? What's an inflection? And pacing of their lines. How do you guys think your acting is compared to when we first started? How do you guys think your acting is compared to when we first started? I was curious how the four actors felt about it, especially since today's performance felt more powerful than ever. Fia was the first to respond.
やっぱり衣装が揃うと雰囲気出るよね。
Rosaline was the one who designed the costumes for the four of them. She said they're reproductions based on people depicted in historic texts.
外国の書物に人間族に憑依した魔王の軍勢が一国を滅ぼしたという記述のものがあったの。それをもとに作成したわ。
I think this is probably like some other usually game. I do think that the Kuna there looks like Lily. Maybe that's also from Himegari Dungeon, the outfit that Fia is wearing.
実際のものに近いから妙にしっくりくるんだね。クーちゃんも似合ってるよ。かわいいし、この服も好き。
ということは、これは実際のお姫様の格好そのもの。私、着こなせているでしょうか。
Your body actually doesn't look weird proportion-wise in the CG, Luce. I don't know why your sprite looks really weird though.
ルチお姉さん、本物のお姫様。そうだよね。とっても綺麗。し 赤い真っ空なよ。そんな可憐なお姫様は。
Fia urged Kuna to respond with that leading remark. Kuna responds by raising both of her arms.
あ、もう上手。可愛がってやる。ガチャガチャガチャガチャ。
This is one of the roles the familiar performs. It's based on the script storyline where the Demon Lord does terrible things to the princess. After consulting with Lish, I decided to have the Demon Lord and familiar tickle the princess, so it's suitable for the stage. Typo. If we tried to literally recreate the scene, Fia and Luce would have to have a sex scene. I have to admit I'd like to see that. Whatever you say, Alvaro.
クーナちゃん上手ですよ。それでは私も衣装がより馴染むよう一層励みますね。
私の方はどうかな。剣を扱う練習には力を入れてきたから、衣装の有無にかかわらず動きについては意識してたんだ。
あなたの鎧については特に可動性を重視して調整をしているわ。どんな立ち回りになるか今一度確認してもいいかしら。
Okay then, Amber, can you act out the beginning of the sword fight in order to break into costume? After confirming that she was a safe distance from Fia and Kuna, Amber begins speaking her lines.
お前たちにこれ以上悪事を働かせてなるものか。私の剣さばきを受けてみよう。そら。あれ。
Amber looks frustrated as she repeatedly swings her prop sword down. It looks like she's handling the sword properly though. Amber, is something concerning you?
いや、キスニルから教わった基本動作は身につけたんだけど、もっと素早く触れたらかっこよく見えるんじゃないかと思って、なんかこうキレが欲しいというか。
アンデルさん、私は今の調子で進めれば見応えのある盾が実現できると思いますよ。身軽さを磨くのも手ですが、今のしっかりとした丁寧な動作を突き詰めていけば重厚感のある力強い身のこなしとしてとても魅力的に映るのではないでしょうか。
そうかな。うん、稽古の成果が実感できるまでもっとやってみるぜ。
ねえねえ、私とクーちゃんはどうだった？
Fia also sought Luce for advice. I guess she wants an assessment from her co-star in addition to mine.
お二人の息がぴったりと合っている分掛け合いも魅力的ですし、結びつきの強さが魔王軍の強固さとしてそのまま表現されています。
息ぴったりで魅力的。
I was wondering why when they said perfect sync the first time it was kinda off. There should be no H there.
よかったねクーちゃん。この調子で一緒に頑張っていこうね。アバロ、次の場面もお願い。
Okay, let's go through the scene first. Then we'll practice the sword fight and dialogue parts. Good work, everyone. Let's all work hard for tomorrow's rehearsal. After finishing today's rehearsal, everyone changed out of their costumes and cleaned up before disbanding. As the people in the rehearsal area started making their way home, Luce came up to speak with me.
アバロ、本日の稽古もありがとうございました。
Thanks for the hard work. The rehearsals are going well thanks to you, Luce. I can feel everyone's morale increasing day by day.
最近は私も全体を俯瞰したり、セリフのない時の佇まいを意識できるようになってきたと感じているのですが、アバロからはどう見えるのか伺っておきたくて。
Aside from what I told you at rehearsals, since you're the only one with a calm role, every word and action will make the scene more tense. So let's work together in future rehearsals so that we can create roles that emphasize the mood.
ありがとうございます。ではアバロ、お芝居のことに関して一つお願いをしてもよろしいでしょうか。
A request? I'll do whatever I can to help.
これまで個人的に演技の練習をすることがあったのですが、どうにも一人だと雰囲気が出なくて、演出家のお仕事も忙しいでしょうから、そこまで付き合えとは申しません。あり合わせのもので構いませんので、 個人練習用に小道具の予備をお借りしたいのです。
I mean, sure, if that's all you want. That's easy enough to do. If I have to make more spares, I might as well go gather usable items from a labyrinth. Oh no! This might be gonna be a trigger for an H scene.
ありがとうございます。それではお世話をかけてしまいますが、よろしくお願いします。
Please, dear Lord, no. I don't like Luce. I'm the one who has to lead everyone. It's not that big of a deal. As I look at Luce, who smiles gently at me, I mentally consider what I need. In that case, the durable rope found in Marin Volcano would be a good choice. I'll carefully search for the item when searching the labyrinth later on to respond to her enthusiasm. Get out into Scorching Fault and Marin Volcano. Alright, we got 2 fetch quests right now. And that seems to be everything. Kisnir or Luce, who do I dislike more? I probably dislike Luce more because she's kind of lying to us. Or I don't know whether or not she's lying to us, but she might be lying to herself. Kisnir, I don't know. Sometimes I don't like Kisnir, but other times I'm kind of okay with her. I don't think there's anything new here either. Alright, let's just do this quickly, shall we? We can instantly go attack this thing. Fire, so... let's see, how much damage do I do? Why can't this thing attack me? It has a wind blade, surprising. It has thunder pact. Alright, Luce, come join me. Or maybe I want Kisnir. Strength. I gain Constitution and Res with Luce. Yeah, I think I want actually to be with Kisnir. I want more power. Savage Blast is that much. You have anti-air, that's good. What do you have with the Warrior Medal? The Eris Ring is on Mixuana. Let's see. 49 is going to be 31 plus 5, 36, 72. And then oh my god. I was gonna say, holy shit, that's a lot of damage. And then you should be able to kill it. You can join up with Mixuana, I guess. Fireball, boom, boom, boom. Wow, these guys don't give any experience. That was pretty bad. Alvaro should be able to solo that thing. But I kind of don't want to, so I'll give you Fia, Alvaro. There we go. Who else wants to join here? Probably Mikio and Eeyore, but they're not really good for... Kisnir, take a look at what's there. Oh. Instant death. I'll be way more careful with that thing now. I'm actually afraid of that stupid thing. Rosaline, Amber, Catarit. Sure. What is over here, Rosaline? Nothing there. So that's good. These two are probably gonna join up together. Amber and Mikri, of course. Where's the full mill? It's on freaking Catrit. Of course. Who else doesn't have a pairing right now? So these two are gonna join up. Lish. Who is gonna be with Lish again? I guess Kisnir. Wait, I already used Kisnir. So who's gonna be with you? No one. And it's already 5. I guess Kistner, I guess Lish might be going back next turn. Who else wants to be over here? Maybe Mikio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
出発です。
I don't mind taking this damage. Next turn, Eeyore can go back. Or can go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then we can do some ice. Heavenly Strike is 42. Yeah, I don't mind. Nice flash stepping. Okay, we paralyze it, so that's a minus agility.
やってるか
Let's see. Rosaline, you go over here first. Let's see. Nothing over there, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can probably send an Amber alone. You do not need that anymore. I can transfer these guys somewhere. Sure? Transfer here.
成長できました。
Decent level up. That's only 3. Sorry, I wanted to move these guys first. I'm gonna move up. Ooh, that's not good. I don't think she dies. 34. Yeah, I don't think she dies. But she's not gonna enjoy that. Diet, go move. You can do more fireballs. Let's see, 15, 15. You don't die. You have such low HP. And then I'm gonna switch. Oh my god. Okay. What happened there? What did she do? Oh, she had anti-air. I was like... that seems bad. She can use Heavenly Arts here, maybe. And then I'll switch back to Avaro. Nice crit Sphere. You're gonna go back. And then you want to have Eeyore.
出発。頑張ろう。
And you just boom boom those guys from way over here. I wish she does more damage. She can. Just need to equip her with a Sonora. Next turn they don't die. We're still fine. So 42. I take 18. Yeah, I don't die here too. Nice shielding. He's actually doing pretty good work there. Attacking Rosaline, you're gonna do 0 damage. Okay, attacking Avaro again, which is okay. Nice. Okay, that thing is dead for sure.
いっちゃやってやるか
Let's see, what are you gonna do to it? Savage Blast is gonna do that much damage. Can you kill this? Great Tornado. 42 crit. Preferably you crit.
さらに強くなれました。
Wow, that's a pretty bad level up for you. I want them to get some experience together, so we'll do this. Bruh. Thanks, Theat. Wow, the experience in this area is so trash, guys. It's so bad, the amount of experience you get. Do I not have anti-air? Why am I so weak there? This uses 43. It uses my intelligence. Alright, this should be a kill. Fia can probably kill it. Let's see, 6, 14, 14, 14. You have a chance of critting. Nice. Good job, Fia. As for you, 39 damage. What if I use Eeyore? Eeyore does no damage. The cleaver, I don't have any more cleavers. The shining cleaver is on you. I'm not really using you, huh? I think I can kill it with the shining cleaver from Eeyore. Pulling slice 26, 26, 26. It's using shredding bite though, so I might die from this. 27. Hopefully I don't die. Good job. Whew.
ひらめきました。
There's something over there, but I'll take this first.
見つけたわ。
A green nut.
お、いいもんあるじゃん。
There's no mining spots, so only harvest spots here. Scorching does a lot. Oh, thankfully, Mixuana is pretty decent against these guys.
いっちゃやってやるか。
1, 2, 3, 4.
よろしくな。
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mixuana can go. Catret, you're gonna go here first. I'll go here. With a bandit ski. So on Kisnir and Kuna. You can go now. As for you, I will go alone so that I can take that deployment gate. Who wants to be with Mixuana? Kuna work. Yeah, I guess I can use a Kuna here. Kuna works. Okay, so far so good. I can go back and I can yeah, summon 2 units there. Who wants to be summoned? I guess you, Lish. Nothing over there. I'll use you because I'm kind of afraid that there might be something there. Nothing here. Alright, decent turn. There's another deployment gate there. Diet, you're just gonna go back. Wait. I'm gonna do this just in case I can get a reactivation. No. Mixuana, come join me. Okay, this should be fine. Mixuana and both of them are pretty damn strong. I don't really need you. As for Lish, she can join up with, let's see, Catret. Catret is super far away. Rosaline's taking her time just getting some areas on her own. I'll give you the full mill so that next turn you can join up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there you go. 35, 27, 27, Judgment Rod, Refill, Selayun. $47. I think I should have Eeyore with me. Yeah, the amount of experience is so pitiful, these guys. 27, 27. I die, but I have Doll Substitute. So I should be okay. Kuna, I hope you don't get instant death. That is the only thing I'm worried about. More crit chance. Oh no. 28, 20, 38, 38. Oh no. 35, 35. Oh no. Goodbye, Mikio. I didn't see that there are. I wasn't. Oh, what the hell? She didn't die. Oh, no, no, no. Now she dies. Well, you die with honor, I guess. I should have bouncing snowman before. Yeah, decent level up, Mikshwana.
進むぞ
I'll take it. God Spear does that much. Flames of Justice. $38, 20, 20. You die. I really don't want this thing to be alive. Energy Zone. What shall we do with this one, Alvaro? Axis Strike? Sure. There's a chest there. This place should be safe now, yep. And then there's another deployment spot there. Do I want to summon anyone else? I guess Luce, Mikshwana, and Fia. I guess you're gonna be with Diet again. I could also have Amber and Mikri.
宣言しちゃいます
Sure.
私に任せろ。
Yeah, and Luce and Diet.
準備できたぜ。
精一杯ご支援いたしますね。
Okay. She's still attacking Rosaline even though she doesn't take damage from it. Damn that Jinri thing. I take 13, 13, I don't die. Might need to give you a potion here, Alvaro. You take 2 damage though from this thing. Maybe I should give him something better. What is he equipping right now? The Undyne Necklace. Definitely doesn't need that. The Maria Heart is on Luce. She doesn't need it. I'm gonna give you... Oh, I got a small potion. Nice. Let's see. 16, 16. 16, 16 only? Don't kill it. Whatever. I'll give you double, I guess. Oh, there we go. I'll still give Alvaro another potion here. Amazing level up here. We got a green nut. Piercing shot, point blank shot. You got the Eris ring, good enough, Diet. Where's the bandit's key? Give me that Rosaline. Right now I'm controlling Lish. There's, I hate that spot. Collect all goddess cards. Where do I want to send her? Maybe here. She doesn't take damage from there. So I don't see why not. Let's see. Mikri, you don't do damage to this thing. So Layun does a tiny bit. And then I can have Mixuana finish it off. Scorching. Yeah, that's enough. Man, that thing hurts.
そこまでです。
Azure Nut.
見つけたわ。
Okay, Rosaline can go here next turn. Hopefully it doesn't spawn anything. Pretty much done. I don't really think 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'll move here. The Vansdal does 13, this does 28. Whichever works. Keep doing what you do best, Alvaro. Haven't really seen Alvaro in action that much lately, huh? He's still a very amazing person, or a very amazing unit.
さあ、一丁行くか。
You just don't see him as much anymore. That does 4-4. Don't really need it. Okay, that doesn't happen, which is good. Rosaline can go here now.
好きにはさせないわよ。
There's a lot of enemies here, which is kind of annoying.
喜びなさいな。
I can use Mel. Boom. Thunder G-Zone. I'll go here because next turn I want to be... what's the word? Transferred. Corsino Steel. Switch Alvaro. Do some... Oh, wow, we barely do damage to this thing. Get rid of the Healing Breath. Take Flurry. Don't need Goddess of Bonds. Anti-advantage. Maybe that's pretty good. Wow, we barely do damage, huh? Fia. What's wrong with your damage, Fia? Wow, she's defeated. Sage Middle is on Mixuana. I guess I'll take the Tower Sky Necklace. Decent damage for you. Where will I go now? The full mill is on Catrit. Are you dead yet? This guy's really the only one that can damage us. Everyone else, the puppets are kind of trash. Remember when these guys were tough? A long time ago. Okay, I can get teleported. Where do I want to get teleported? I guess over here. Ooh. Flametail Staff. Sure. Can I kill you? Great Tornado? Yes, I can. I was gonna heal her, but I didn't need to. Alvaro, go attack again. So, I don't know how many enemies there are left. There's one over here, I know that for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna be transferred next turn. I kinda don't want to kill the one on top of me. Yeah, this one I'm gonna leave alive. I don't know how many enemies are left.
よし進むぞ
Yeah, might be 2 left here. So probably a good idea to not kill the one on the top. Should be very simple for me to kill everything though. Rosaline, I can take this easily. And then I can have someone kill this one.
好きにはさせないわよ。
Who wants to get the kill? Weak to fire. Alright, I guess you can kill it again. 13, yes. Don't really care about the EXP. Then Catret, you can spawn me over here. Now we just do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want it to be faster. Preferably, I actually get everything right here, right now. But we don't know if I'll be able to do so. Yeah, especially if there's something over here.
お、いいもんあるじゃん。
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to wait one more turn. Ugh, what an annoyance. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta wait one more turn just for this stupid space. We got all harvest spots. Just gonna defend them.
Yosh, 進むぞ
Alright, we're done. Can you kill it, Alvaro, with that? 21. I think you can with Fia's help. No. Close. But I guess I'll let you take the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't you have Mel? Who has Mel? Catret and Kisnir. Why do you have this? Alright, kill it. Pretty simple map. Doesn't even give you experience. This is the hypnotic mushroom that Kisner asked me to find. Yeah, a garbage item, Alvaro. I heard that if it's brewed, it has a strange effect. I wonder how she'll use it. She's gonna hypnotize herself, duh! And she's gonna enjoy like being molested or whatever garbage that they're trying to show us, most likely. This game. We are almost done though, guys. Oh my god. I am so sick of 8 scenes right now. This filler arc is so killing my motivation to progress through this game. I think we're gonna do one more after this, might as well. Because I do not want to start the next episode with more 8 scenes. Kisner must have been thinking too much due to her sobriety? She had come up with a crazy plan to catch the person molesting women in Mephireolon. She said that she could understand how the perpetrator thought if she experienced molestation herself and asked me to help her with that. I felt a bit uneasy about the idea, but I could tell that she earnestly wanted to solve this case. Man, what a garbage explanation for this H scene. What a typical Nuki gay now, Alvaro. Is this really okay?
このようなことアバロにしか頼めない。そしてアバロだからこそ任せたいとも思えるのだ。
The words themselves are warm and pleasant, but why the heck would she leave the molesting to me? Should I be pleased as a friend or as a man? I handed the flask I had prepared to Kisnir, who nodded in response. The flask contains a liquid from a special mushroom that I gathered from the Labyrinth. It is said that it relaxes the body and mind when a person drinks it, in a manner similar to how one feels when they're drunk. I was surprised to learn it wasn't lethal. There are some interesting plants. Is a mushroom a plant though? It's a fungi.
これで反撃を仕掛けることもできなくなるだろう。心置きなく襲われるぞ。
The fact that you can plainly say I can attack you without worrying is amazing.
どうしたアバロー？好きだらけの私相手にためらうとあっても。
Just start the jazz music. You're just pissing me off right now, Kisnir.
育児なしか？
I don't need any context for this garbage scene. Hurry it up. As Kisnir boldly encouraged me, I was impressed by how quickly the substance was working. Yeah, alright. I'll show you what happens when you try to goat me like that. Jazz music. Look at how garbage the music transition is. It was before, it was like this bad music, bad guy music. And it was just us using this drug on Kisnir. They really need to... I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. There's no end to the complaining of this game. Patreon.com/Azaikyousuke. See you guys on YouTube. People on Patreon, enjoy. Technically, they're not really showing anything yet, but I don't fucking care, bros. I don't fucking care. And we're back. Alright, we got no resolution whatsoever to that scene. I guess we're gonna finish up Kisnir's scenes when we catch the molester. Molester? Like I said, I still have no idea how to say that word. But I was like thinking whether or not I want to actually force myself to go through the Luce 8 scene, guys. And I think that I'm actually not gonna do it. I feel like... I feel like if I force myself to do something... especially with my motivation this low, it's just gonna make me like not enjoy it even more than I already am not, you know? So I'm not gonna do so. We're gonna take that though before I end the episode. We have 120, and I don't actually think we can get everything right. Yeah, 120 is the maximum, and I don't think we can get everything. I mean, I don't really know what else you want to take other than the maybe like skill activation and the elemental resistances for both us and the enemies, to be honest. I feel like everything else is not really all that needed. There's 3 more movement. 4. Yeah, there's 4 more movement. It's kind of weird that there's only a 1.8 in terms of movement and not 2. If there was another movement, I'd probably prioritize taking the movement. But I don't see any more movements other than like 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? That's it, right? There's none over here. Yeah, there's none over there. It's really distinct because it's a shoe icon compared to everything else. But okay. With that said, I think this is gonna be where I end the episode. You guys might have realized, like, the past couple of episodes have really just been me trying to, like, get to that 2-hour mark. Basically the bare minimum. Yeah, that's just how I'm not really, like, into Amayui right now. I don't have much expectations, guys, as I said at this point. If it turns out to be shit, I mean, my expectations were already shit in the first place anyway. But hey, it might surprise me, who knows? If it does, it's still not gonna be more than the first Amayui rating in my opinion. It's just not a good experience so far. That's all I can say. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. In this 8 scene arc, guys, if you really want to get the uncensored stuff to FAP, like, just do so. There's really not much else that's going on. Heck, in the whole filler episodes, the past like 10 episodes, there's really not much been going on other than sex scenes. The story, I kid you not, in the whole 10 episodes can probably be like condensed into what, an hour and 30 minutes? It's insane, bro. But yeah, maybe less than an hour 30 minutes. Also, for people on YouTube that aren't on Patreon just yet, feel free to become a free member because that's gonna be where I put first episode previews of future playthroughs. Alright guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Whew.